behind me all those years, a pencil in your grip. I stole a glance at lunch each time you bit your lower lip. You talked about the stars and space, your hands all full of ink, and all I did was write your name inside my bathroom sink. You never saw the way I froze when you'd walk down the hall, or how I'd trace your footsteps slow beside the locker wall. Your laughter lived inside my dreams, your shadow in my books. I memorized the way you stood, your silence and your love. You never knew, you never guessed how deep the river ran, how just your smile could change the day and rewire all my plans. I loved you in a quiet way, like raindrops on a pane, a love that never made a sound yet soaked me just the same. Some love is loud and speaks aloud, and some just fades from view. Mine lived between the lines we wrote, and no, you never knew. Saw the way I froze when you'd walk down the hall, or how I'd trace your footsteps slow beside the locker wall. Your laughter lived inside my dreams, your shadow in my books. I memorized the way you stood, your silence and your love. You never knew, you never guessed how deep the river ran, how just your smile could change the day and rewire all my plans. I loved you in a quiet way, like raindrops on a pane, a love that never made a sound yet soaked me just the same. Some love is loud and speaks aloud, and some just fades from view. Mine lived between the lines we wrote, and no, you never knew. We knew the clock was never kind, but danced like time stood still. Each hour with you felt twice as bright, each whisper twice as real. We met between two different lives, a spark not meant to stay. But some loves bloom like wildflowers, then drift and blow away. You never promised anything, and neither truth be told. But when you brushed my cheek that night, my heart forgot the cold. You smiled like we had years to burn, though dawn would come too fast. And in that breath I memorized a love too sweet to last. We loved inside borrowers, not meant to stretch or grow, like jazz in empty diners, or the hush before it snows. You left me with no bitter words, just fingers grazed in flight. And every time the world feels loud, I dream of us that night. hearts were made for holding, and some just pass you through. But even in that fleeting light, I saw forever you. You never promised anything, and neither truth be told. But when you brushed my cheek that night, my heart forgot the cold. You smiled like we had years to burn, though dawn would come too fast. And in that breath I memorized a love too sweet to last. We love inside borrowed hours, not meant to stretch or grow, like jazz in empty diners, or the hush before it snows. You left me with no bitter words, just fingers grazed in flight. And every time the world feels loud, I dream of us that night. Some hearts were made for holding, and some just pass you through. But even in that fleeting light, I saw forever you. We walked beneath the county fair, your hand brushed into mine. The lights above, the cotton air, it all just felt like time. You said, let's take a photograph. I laughed and said, not yet. But now I'd give the world to frame what we tried to forget. You won me a stuffed teddy bear, then lost me in the crowd. I watched you fade behind the tent, my heart too shy, too loud. We danced beside the carousel, you whispered something low. But life was spinning faster than we ever thought to slow. We never took the picture, but I see it just as clear. Your freckles lit by midway bulbs, your voice inside my ear. I close my eyes and hear the bell, the echo of your name. I wish I'd said I love you too before we lost the frame. No photo strip, no Polaroid, no proof of what we were. Just snapshots in my memory that time cannot deter. Some loves are never printed, but they still find ways to stay. And I still wear the image of the one who walked away. You won me a stuffed teddy bear, then lost me in the crowd. I watched you fade behind the tent, my heart too shy, too loud. We danced beside the carousel, you whispered something low. But life was spinning faster than we ever thought to slow. We never took the picture, but I see it just as clear. Your freckles lit by midway bulbs, your voice inside my ear. I close my eyes and hear the bell, the echo of your name. I wish I'd said I love you too before we lost the frame. No photo strip, no Polaroid, no proof of what we were. Just snapshots in my memory that time cannot deter. Some loves are never printed, but they still find ways to stay. And I still wear the image of the one who
We don't leave wine half full on shelves. We pour it slow and drink ourselves into a rhythm we don't rush, where even silence feels like hush. Nothing wasted, nothing gone. Even small talks linger on. Every glance and every sigh feels like living side by side. You fold your shirt and hum off key, and yet it's music back to me. No need to plan, no need to chase, just moments made in quiet grace. Nothing wasted, nothing gone. Even small talks linger on. Every glance and every sigh feels like living side by side. Not every second needs a spark. Some just need a beating heart. And in your calm I've come to learn that love is found where candles burn. Nothing wasted, nothing gone. We're still dancing, slow and drawn. You give me time, you give me years, you give me love through quiet tears. And in this life we've built so clear, there's nothing rushed and nothing wasted here.
You walk into the room so light, like morning slip back into night. No spotlight needed on your face. Just being here becomes a place. You're like something I forgot I missed. A faded song, a quiet kiss. Not blazing through, not breaking in, just filling spaces deep within. The tea goes cold, we never mind. Your words are few, but never blind. You don't perform, you just arrive and make the simplest things alive. You're like something I forgot I missed. A memory wrapped up in mist. No thunder call, no trumpet play, but still you take my breath away. We spend the hours without a clock. The doors are closed, we never lock. And even silence starts to sing when you don't try to prove a thing. something I forgot I missed. Now every quiet moment kissed by someone who just sits and stays and turns my time to softer days. I never knew love felt like this, like something you forgot you missed. You don't rush to hold me tight, but somehow you still feel just right. No sudden moves, no grand hello, just love that's slow and sure to grow. You're the warmest kind of true, no shine to prove, no sky so blue, just quiet steps that walk beside, and all the fears I used to hide. Your hands don't beg, they simply stay like candles glowing far away. You bring me peace without a sound, and that's the truest love I found. You're the warmest kind of true, not something loud, but something through. You build a home where I can be exactly what the world won't see. The world may chase what burns and fades, but I just want your softest shades. You taught me love that doesn't shout, can echo deeper all throughout. You're the warmest kind of true, no stage, no lines, no big debut, just you and me and something right that never needs the brightest light. And in your hush I always knew you are the warmest kind of true.
You never say too much at night, but every time you leave the light a little glow beside my side, so I don't have to hide. It's how you leave tells me more than words could fill. You show me love in quiet ways that stay with me for countless days. You don't demand, you don't impress, but somehow you give me your best. A cup of tea, a softened stare that says I'll always meet you there. It's how you leave the light on still, without a script, without a thrill. A simple act, a softened beam that makes me safe enough to dream. Not every love is loud and wild. Some just sit with you a while and hold your heart with quiet might, like someone leaving on the light. It's how you leave the light on still that makes the dark so calm, so real. No need to chase, no need to fight. You love me gently into night, and every time the world feels gone, I find your love with the light still on. There were no poems, no perfect lines, just you and me and softened signs. We learned to listen without sound and built a love on solid ground. All the time we didn't speak was louder than a mountain peak. Every look a story told in silence that could still hold gold. You never rushed to fill the space. Your presence was a kind embrace. No drama scenes or scripted part, just honesty from heart to heart. All the time we didn't speak was louder than a mountain peak. Every look a story told in silence that could still hold gold. The world might crave the loudest kind, but we found peace inside the mind, where two souls rest and never strain, and love survives without the flame. All the time didn't speak is why this bond feels so unique. Quiet pact we never planned, still strong enough to help us stand.
Beneath the attic beams, your name still bold, the ink still warm inside my ancient dreams. The paper wore your favorite scent, the fold still crisp and clean. A letter I had meant to send, but never left the scene. You moved away the following June. I told you just good luck, but buried in this paper cage was everything I took. It started, I have loved you since the 5th week of the year, and ended, if you feel the same, I'll always be right here. The letter in the attic holds a life I never lived, the kisses that I never stole, the heart I didn't give. It told the truth I never said in lines too scared to show, and left me in a memory I'm too afraid to know. I wonder if you ever paused and felt my name at night, or if I was just chapter 1 in stories you rewrote right. But part of me still dreams you wept when summer left our street, and found that letter in your hands instead of at your feet. Away the following June. I told you just good luck, but buried in this paper cage was everything I tucked. It started, I have loved you since the 5th week of the year, and ended, if you feel the same, I'll always be right here. The letter in the attic holds a life I never lived, the kisses that I never stole, the heart I didn't give. It told the truth I never said in lines too scared to show, and left me in a memory I'm too afraid to know. I wonder if you ever paused and felt my name at night, or if I was just chapter 1 in stories you rewrote right. But part of me still dreams you wept when summer left our street, and found that letter in your hands instead of at your feet.
You played your records loud at 8, Sinatra through the wall. I knew your cough, your kettle's hiss, your footsteps in the hall. We passed each other once or twice, exchanged a simple smile, but you were always somewhere else, a world beyond my mile.
I watched you leave with fancy coats and flowers in your hand, while I stayed in with books and tea, too shy to make a stand. Your laugh would leak through paper walls, and still I'd close my eyes, pretending that your midnight song was meant for no disguise.
I was the girl from 3B who never found her voice. I could have knocked 1,000 times, but never made the choice. You lived a floor above my world, so close and yet so far. And every sound you ever made became my private star.
I knew your schedule, knew your tune, I even knew your name. But I just played the neighbor part and never joined your flame. Perhaps you knew, perhaps you guessed, or maybe you just passed. But I loved you through every wall, and still I always have.
I watched you leave with fancy coats and flowers in your hand, while I stayed in with books and tea, too shy to make a stand. Your laugh would leak through paper walls, and still I'd close my eyes, pretending that your midnight song was meant for no disguise.
I was the girl from 3B who never found her voice. I could have knocked 1,000 times, but never made the choice.
You lived a floor above my world, so close and yet so far. And every sound you ever made became my private star.
I knew your schedule, knew your tune, I even knew your name. But I just played the neighbor part and never joined your flame. Perhaps you knew, perhaps you guessed, or maybe you just passed. But I loved you through every wall, and still I always have.
I wrote the verse in April rain. You hummed along that day. We laughed about the second line, then let the chords decay. I meant to craft a chorus soon with harmonies so sweet, but time got tangled in goodbyes and pulled us off the beat. The notebook sits in drawer 3, the melody half played. The words you are then trailing off like something soft betrayed. I strummed it once last winter night, then closed the lid for good. A love song left unfinished, just like we both understood. This is the song I never finished, the bridge we never crossed. A quiet line that leads to you, then ends in something lost. I play the first 3 chords and stop, afraid of where they go. Afraid that if I finish it, I'll finally let you go. Some stories need no final line, some notes refuse to land. Some hearts stay paused on half a beat, no band to take their hand. So here it stays, this wounded tune, this minor 7th wish. You are the song I never finish, but always still revisit. book sits in drawer 3, the melody half played. The words you are then trailing off like something soft betrayed. I strummed it once last winter night, then closed the lid for good. A love song left unfinished, just like we both understood. This is the song I never finished, the bridge we never crossed, a quiet line that leads to you, then ends in something lost. I play the first 3 chords and stop, afraid of where they go, afraid that if I finish it, I'll finally let you go. Some stories need no final lines, some notes refuse to land, some hearts stay paused on half a beat, no band to take their hand. So here it stays, this wounded tune, this minor 7th wish. You are the song I never finished, but always still revisit. We sat inside that frozen class, our coats too big to read, the glass all fogged from whispers soft, the world outside half dead. You reached and drew your name in frost and quickly added mine, a silly act to passing thought that stuck across all time. You passed me notes with candy hearts, I'd hide them in my sleeve, and blush so hard the teacher grinned, she probably knew I'd leave. You said we'd marry far away with mittens on our hands, we'd ride a train through snowy woods and build our house in sand. You wrote your name in window frost and smiled like you meant love. I kept that pain inside my mind when all the rest went rough. You never knew the way I looked for snowflakes in July, or how I'd find that same old chill in every stranger's eye. I wonder where you sleep these days, and if you ever draw your name beside another's hand in ice that slowly thawed. We never kissed, we never touched, but still I can't exhaust the memory of one shy smile, your name in window frost. You passed me notes with candy hearts, I'd hide them in my sleeve, and blush so hard the teacher grinned, she probably knew I'd leave. You said we'd marry far away with mittens on our hands, we'd ride a train through snowy woods and build our house in sand. You wrote your name in window frost and smiled like you meant love. I kept that pain inside my mind when all the rest went rough. You never knew the way I looked for snowflakes in July, or how I'd find that same old chill in every stranger's eye. I wonder where you sleep these days, and if you ever draw your name beside another's hand in ice that slowly thawed. We never kissed, we never touched, but still I can't exhaust the memory of one shy smile, your name in window frost.
red traffic lights, you answer in my mind. You lean your head against my seat, your breath so slow and kind. I make you tea in afternoons, you laugh at what I burn. And though no one has seen you yet, I see you at each turn. My mother asks who makes you smile, I say a quiet friend. But truth is you were never born, you only just pretend. A love I built from books and songs and letters never sent. Yet somehow you feel more than real, like all the time we spent. If you were real, I'd show you stars I kept in folded hands. I'd teach you every street I walk, each empty wedding band. I'd sing you songs I never sang, and write you notes with glue, and build a house with paper dreams just strong enough for two. They say you're just a shadow dance, a trick my heart designed. But I would trade reality for fiction of your kind. So if you're only made of thought, a dream I'll never feel, then let me love you endlessly, even if you're not real. My mother asks who makes you smile, I say a quiet friend. But truth is you were never born, you only just pretend. A love I built from books and songs and letters never sent. Yet somehow you feel more than real, like all the time we spent. If you were real, I'd show you stars I kept in folded hands. I'd teach you every street I walk, each empty wedding band. I'd sing you songs I never sang, and write you notes with glue, and build a house with paper dreams just strong enough for two. They say you're just a shadow dance, a trick my heart designed. But I would trade reality for fiction of your kind. So if you're only made of thought, a dream I'll never feel, then let me love you endlessly, even if you're not real.
The lamppost leans like it once did, your window curtain sways, the porch steps crack beneath my feet in just the same old way. I trace the lines of sidewalk chalk we drew when we were 10, and swear I hear your laughter float across the wind again. Your mailbox wears a different name, but something still feels right. The ivy climbs that garden wall, you painted soft and white. A neighbor says you married young, then moved up north for good. But I still see your shadow here, just like I always could. I came back to Magnolia Street, just looking for a sign of who we were and where we went when we still had the time. Your ghost still lives in tire swings and fences wrapped in vine. I knock and wait, though knowing well that door is no longer mine. The trees have grown, the sky looks old, the paint has lost its hue. But in this street, my heart still plays the songs it wrote for you. If memories had forwarding, I'd send one more heartbeat to tell you that I came again to Magnolia Street. Your mailbox wears a different name, but something still feels right. The ivy climbs that garden wall, you paint it soft and white. A neighbor says you married young, then moved up north for good. But I still see your shadow here, just like I always could. I came back to Magnolia Street, just looking for a sign of who we were and where we went when we still had the time. Your ghost still lives in tire swings and fences wrapped in vine. I knock and wait, though knowing well that door is no longer mine. The trees have grown, the sky looks old, the paint has lost its hue. But in this street, my heart still plays the songs it wrote for you. If memories had forwarding, I'd send one more heartbeat to tell you that I came again to Magnolia Street.
The ring was tucked inside my coat, the box wrapped up in blue. I practiced lines 100 times, all ending I love you. You met me at the cafe steps, your hair curled by the breeze. I reached into my pocket, then you dropped me to my knees. You said you met someone in Rome, he made you feel alive. You didn't want to hurt me, but you couldn't live a lie. I smiled and said you must go on, then hugged you in the cold, and kept the ring inside my coat, too heavy now to hold. The proposal never happened, though the words still live in me, like coins I never spent, but keep for who I'll never be. I planned the way you'd cry and laugh, I planned the words you'd say, but all I got was bitter tea and watching you walk away. I never dropped down on one knee, the music never played. The velvet stayed unopened in the pocket where it stayed. Some love just isn't meant to bloom, but still I say your name and toast the vow I never made, the proposal that never came. You said you met someone in Rome, he made you feel alive. You didn't want to hurt me, but you couldn't live a lie. I smiled and said you must go on, then hugged you in the cold, and kept the ring inside my coat, too heavy now to hold. The proposal never happened, though the words still live in me. Like coins I never spent, but keep for who I'll never be. I planned the way you'd cry and laugh, I planned the words you'd say, but all I got was bitter tea and watching you walk away. I never dropped down on one knee, the music never played. The velvet stayed unopened in the pocket where it stayed. Some love just isn't meant to bloom, but still I say your name and toast the vow I never made. The proposal that never came.
I saw you in your mother's yard, your collar not yet pressed. You looked like all the years ago, and still you looked your best. I waved and tried to smile wide, you waved right back unsure. But both of us could feel the ache we'd hidden, endured. You said it's strange, this wedding thing, and kicked a little stone. I laughed and said you'll make her proud, though I felt so alone. You reached to fix a flower stem, I reached to hold your gaze, and in that blink we lived again 1,000 yesterdays. One day before your wedding, I almost said it all, how I had watched you disappear behind each hallway wall. How every girl you ever held I wished was somehow me. How even now I dream in shades of who will never be. But love's not always fireworks, sometimes it's just a breeze that stirs you in the quiet dust and brings you to your knees. I let you go with just a smile, no kiss, no grand undo. One day before your wedding, I finally told the truth. You said it's strange, this wedding thing, and kicked a little stone. I laughed and said you'll make her proud, though I felt so alone. You reached to fix a flower stem, I reached to hold your gaze, and in that blink we lived again 1,000 yesterdays. One day before your wedding, I almost said it all, how I you disappear behind each hallway wall. How every girl you ever held I wished was somehow me. How even now I dream in shades of who will never be. But love's not always fireworks, sometimes it's just a breeze that stirs you in the quiet dusk and brings you to your knees. I let you go with just a smile, no kiss, no grand undo. One day before your wedding, I finally told the truth.
You walk like peace, straw across the floor, not asking much, just something more. No need to prove the love you bring. It's in the quiet, steady things. You're a little more than quiet, like a song no one rewrites. You don't shout to make me stay, but I can't look the other way. We fold the blankets, share the light. You turn off lamps, but keep me bright. No poetry, no grand delight, just comfort in the softest night. You're a little more than quiet, like a flame that doesn't fight it. Love so deep it doesn't show, but somehow just always know. I used to chase the crashing sound, but now I breathe when you're around. And in your calm I find the shore, where I don't search for more. You're a little more than quiet, and I need no reason why. It feels like truth in whispered tone, like finally I'm home. You don't need to speak at all. You're louder than the loudest call.
We don't need a reason why to lie here while the minutes fly. Your shoulder fits beneath my head, and that alone is what you said. Fitting in the quiet suits us fine. No chasing lines or flashing signs, just being here, not lost, not loud. Two hearts beneath the quiet cloud. We breathe like waves, no crashing sound. Our kind of love just wraps around. You fit into my soul's own space, without a rush, without a trace. Fitting in the quiet suits us fine. We never needed to define a perfect song or promised vow, just comfort in the here if we never write a line, the quiet says you're already mine. You lean your head against the glass. The morning moves, the moments pass, but something in the stillness stays, like folded time between our days. I don't need a promise ring or skies that burn or choirs that sing. Just this breath, this fleeting kiss, just us right now. Let's stay like this. The world can change and lose its pace, but here with you I find my place. No need to chase, no need to plan. I'm better just by holding hands. I don't need a promise ring or skies that burn or choirs that sing. Just this breath, this fleeting kiss, just us right now. Let's stay like this. Oh, we don't need more than what we hold. A quiet love that won't grow old. Let time do what it always will. I'll love you here, I'll love you still. I don't need a promise ring or perfect dreams or diamond bling. This moment is my kind of bliss. Please say we always stay like this. Whatever fades, whatever shifts, I hope our hearts still stay like